So people always ask us what our favourite trails are. So with absolutely no preparation, we just asked each other what our favourite ones were. So that's the following video. If you're interested in any of those trails, we have a video for every single one. And in the case of the Miners Way, we actually have 3 videos. So just check those out in case you're interested and want to hear more than our completely unprepared remarks about those trails. And thanks for watching. It's fine, I'm good. It's fine. It's fine.
Yeah.
Ellie, what is your favourite trail that we have done? And by favourite I mean just overall the best one that the one that you've enjoyed the most.
I thought we were going to like
No,
get to
too late, do this.
pick 3
Nope,
each.
too late, do this.
No.
Your absolute favourite, and then we can do that.
No.
Go on. Your number 1 recommendation.
The Kerry Way, I guess. Even though we're not finished it yet. Well, okay, overall, number 1 recommendation, it's got the most infrastructure and like defined stages, and like it's got a really good balance in terms of trail quality. Like overall, if a tourist has never been to Ireland before, this is going to be what they expect and what they want and what they need. So
I'm not disagreeing. One is that we're currently on the Kerry Way, so there is a bit of a bias towards it.
and we haven't finished it yet.
And we haven't finished it, so the entire rest of it could just be road. But I don't think it is. I think the Kerry Way is so far has been quite hard. And I think it might be a good one for more experienced walkers.
Yes.
My recommendation, my favourite trail of all of the ones we've done, let's turn around because this is uphill, we've had enough of that. My favourite trail of all of the ones that we've done so far is the Miners Way. Like when we're on particularly good trail elsewhere, what it mostly makes me think is how good the Miners Way is. Like I walk around and I'm like, wow, it's amazing that the Miners Way does just as good a job as this. And I say that because so I have bias here, I am from Boyle, which is where the Miners Way goes through and is headquartered, but still.
Well, so I was assuming that for this video we were going to just talk about our favourite trails in general, and Carl wasn't going to put me on the spot to pick one trail.
It's too late, you heard her make a terrible snap decision and now she's living with it. It was not a terrible decision.
So in general, some of the best trails in Ireland, out of what we've done so far, you'd have to say the Sheep's Head Way.
Yes, that one is very good.
That was really, really nice. Probably less strenuous than the Kerry Way has been so far. Also less busy and touristy. Like, this is very touristy and therefore pricier. So that's been awkward. Now you get to pick another one.
Okay. Yeah, the Sheep's Head is a really good one. I think I would agree with you on that. And it's less well known for sure, which gives it a thing.
Yeah.
Okay, so what's difficult about rating trails is that people look for different things. So one thing, like if I'm a really experienced walker who's done a lot of walking in Europe, let's say, or in the States, I am going to be looking for a different thing than if I'm just going, it's my first long distance trail or something. I really like the Dublin Mountains Way. I think that was a good one. You get some really nice views of of Dublin. Just, it's a nice kind of contained walk. You get some good stuff and you can do it in a weekend. I think that's among my favourites. But it's hard, we've done 35 of them. It's difficult to pick just 3 or whatever.
Do you want me to pick another one?
Yeah. Your turn. Oh, great, I get to record now.
Okay. I would pick the Avondhu Way in Tipperary.
Oh, yes. Yeah, me too. Pretend I picked that one.
The Dublin Mountains Way was a good choice, okay? It was a good choice. But yeah, the Avondhu Way, especially if you're starting from Claheen, the first couple of days is really, really nice. You go up to the V, go along the back of the Knocknadown Mountains. That one isn't too strenuous, like there's a couple of climbs and such, but it's not too crazy. It is lacking a bit in like infrastructure, like you're not going to find hostels along the way, but we found plenty of places to wild camp. It does link into the Duhallow Way, but the like 20 to 30 kilometre linking section that goes along roads and kind of through forestry isn't amazing, so do it if you have, like if you want to. But the Avondhu Way in particular, or the very, very end of the Duhallow Way, are both really good trails. So that's my
Was that
third?
your second or third pick?
Is that my second or third?
Third, you picked the Sheep's Head. You picked,
Sheep's Head. Okay, that's my third. Ooh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
So you've done
I've done two, the Miners Way
And the Dublin Mountains
the
Way.
Mountains Way. Okay. So then my third pick.
I guess
Name some trails. I'm having a hard
the
time.
Dingle Way is pretty good.
Dingle Way is a
That's
good
also
one.
kind of stereotypical, but
Yeah, the
it is
Dingle Way is a
good.
good one. It's really busy and really expensive. What else is good?
did that.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's-
the Barrow Way.
The Barrow Way is a good one. Actually, the Barrow Way. Yeah, let's pick the Barrow Way for my third choice here. No, I'm going to keep going backwards. My third choice here is the Barrow Way. I wouldn't... I've gotten lost. The Barrow Way is a good one. It's all flat. It's really easy. It's very, very easy walking. But you get some fantastic off-road stuff. I mean, it's not off-road, but it's not a hard surface. It's really, really, really good. You get a lot of nature. Got a lot of kind of quiet spots to yourself. There's endless opportunity to camp because Waterways Ireland are great and they give you a lot of choices. Yeah, I would definitely recommend that. And the towns you go through are actually really nice the whole way down. The whole way down. Yeah, those are good. That's a good one. So let's go through those again. So you said the Kerry Way,
Yes.
which let's just go with being slightly unsure about because we haven't finished it.
Yeah.
I said the Miners Way, which I absolutely stand by and will fight you about. Then you said the Sheep's Head Way,
Yeah.
which is extremely good, very, very worth doing. Then I said the Dublin Mountains Way.
Mm-hmm.
Then you said the
Avondhu
Avondhu Way, which I wholeheartedly agree with. The Avondhu Duhallow Ways are fantastic and completely overlooked. And then I said the Barrow Way, which is extremely good and really easy to do if you're not a walker.
Yeah. I think that's a really good, diverse set that we've picked, actually.
Yeah, that's
I'm quite happy with that.
yeah, that's not bad. That's not bad. I'm sure we've overlooked a lot of other good trails, but special mentions.
Yeah, special mentions, exactly.
So one special mention, the Dingle Way. Dingle Way is great.
Yeah.
It's a really good trail. So there's a day on the Dingle Way where you go from sea level to 700 metres over the shoulder of Mount Brandon and back down to sea level in the space of like 4 or 5 hours. And that's fantastic. One of the best days that we've ever had.
Oh, the Cavan Way is kind of fun. Like, it's a very short trail, but it brings you through the Cavan Burn, which is something that's worth visiting.
Yeah, that is good.
I feel bad because we're definitely forgetting stuff because we're both quite sleepy still. So I'm sure there's an amazing trail out there and you're like, you know it and you're shouting at the screen and we can't hear you because of the seagull.
God, this looks great.
Oh.
Yeah, another special mention would be the Loch Derg Way. That one is really nice. It's quite a condensed trail and you got a lot of nice little bits to it. Especially if you can get the weather. That one is definitely a good one. Very much worth doing.
we forgot Donegal. Donegal was wonderful. So our special mention for this unthought out list is the Sliabh Column Kill. That was fantastic. That was definitely my favourite one up there. You had some amazing viewpoints and scenery and landscape. It was fantastic. 10 out of 10.
Well, we actually gave it like 8 out of 10, but yeah.
Yeah, but it's like rating a dog. Every dog is 10 out of 10. No. Yeah, so we're currently on trail 35 out of 42. So we're getting really, really close. Super close. And we are like almost at 500 subscribers. So it'd be really nice if you could subscribe so we pass 500 and get to be proud of ourselves for that achievement. But as always, we have to say a huge and heartfelt thank you to our patrons who make all this walking possible by giving us money every month. So I would love to say a huge thank you to Declan Jennings, Jodie Gardner, and to Verna Lang, and to Renata Lang, all of the Langs. You are amazing. Thank you so much for supporting us. We really appreciate it. Thank you. And if you would like to check out how our patrons support us, it is patreon.com/ToughSouls, and we are on every other social media as well. Thank you to everybody, and let us know what your favourite trails in the country are, I guess.
I didn't switch it.
No, I'm short enough. You're not going to be short enough.
Welcome to my new rap album.